Hello everyone, welcome to the club. Thank you for coming to today's stream. Today, welcome to Jazi's day of dumbass decisions. Anyway. God, it's already been like a day, and it's gonna be 3:20 p.m. That's all. I'm like, wow. Anyway, so speaking of, I was gonna start some of this while I sat here. There we go. No, my day hasn't been that bad. There's just been a lot of dumbass things that keep happening, and part of them are because of things that are my own fault. Like, hello, welcome in. So you know how last week I was talking about how, like, my eyes had, like, were so red, and so, like, the skin on my eyelids was so dry that, like, I was having a hard time even looking at my computer screen because, like, they hurt so bad. Like, y'all who are here remember that? So, yeah, I still have, like, some of that, but it finally cleared up where I was like, oh, it's not burning anymore when I put my moisturizer on. It's, like, doing pretty okay. So I thought, I was like, okay, so my skin can handle a little bit of cheek tint. I said that to myself. I said, I realized I don't think you can really tell. Luckily, like, I don't think you can really tell too bad on stream, but there is, like, a weird, like, shadow on the side, so this is the story behind that. It's not actually worse. The dry skin is actually better, but like I said, in a dumbass decision, I said, oh, my face can handle a little bit of cheek tint, but I didn't think that through, and instead of, like, my pinky normal, like, cream blush, I pulled out a liquid cheek tint in, like, a reddish color. I think you can see it's kind of the color, I don't know, it might have kind of rubbed off a bit. Yeah, it kind of rubbed off, because but it did, but the problem is with this liquid, is that, like, every little crack, like, when you use a liquid instead of, like, a cream, every little crack that's in your skin, it will settle into. So now, like, it's like, on this side, like, you can still kind of see this patch that was not there this morning. The only reason it looks like that is because I was stupid and put on this liquid, and because it's a tint, it doesn't just come off. I was like, I'm not gonna rub it off. Well, the other thing, too, is, like, rubbing it off is gonna irritate the skin more, right? So that would have been another dumbass decision. So I decided to be like, okay, that's enough dumbassery for today, and just left it. But yeah, that was a poor choice. Because I here thought, like, oh, it's gonna blend it out. Like, it's gonna make it look like my skin's, like, completely perfectly clear now. No, no, no. It made that spot look worse. I'm like, good job, me. But yeah, it's gonna be there the rest of the day now, so that I don't, again, make it worse. I'm so mad, though. I was like, wow, my skin looks decently okay today, except for the fact it is still kind of flaky, so I am being kind of careful, and I'm not putting on eye makeup for obvious reasons, but yeah, no, don't, word of advice, don't ever, ever, ever use a liquid product on like, dry-ass skin. Do not recommend. It's like the same thing if you have, like, really chapped lips and then you use a, like, a liquid lip tint. That will also look really bad. And I knew that. I knew that in my head, like, no, don't do that. I would never do that. And then I did it to my face, because I'm a dumbass. So, there you go. But no, it's significantly better. My eyes are no longer, like, watering at every opportunity either. So I can look at my computer screen now and have basically, like, a normal stream. I mean, I'm still kind of in a hurry, not too much of a hurry, but, like, I have to stick to my schedule, you know? Because I have things to do, but that is for reasons unrelated to my pain and suffering. And the thing is, this, like, this, well, you know, that would make sense if you're trying to stream and download at the same time. My internet wouldn't like that either. But I also was eating soup for lunch and burned my mouth on it. So, like I said, it's dumbass decision day. That's all it is. Okay, I was gonna turn around and go back to Earth Space Dock so I could put shit in the bank. But yeah, I just, like, I have to be a little bit careful, because my eyes are still kind of itchy. That's the only thing that has still lingered, is my eyes are still, like, dry and a little bit itchy. And of course, like, talking about it's gonna make me think about it. But I'm trying really hard not to rub them too much so I don't make the flakes reappear. I'm like, please, it just finally went away. Like, it took, like, a straight week. Like... Actually, I would say until about Tuesday, I would say, I was, like, still absolutely miserable. So, like, basically this, like, horrific rash persisted, like, over a week. So I'm glad that it's finally calming down, and I'm gonna try not to think about it and not to touch it, because that's bad. But, like, yeah, my eyes are still kind of itchy. They're just not aggravated by the screen anymore. So they're less sensitive. So it's, like, it's not terrible. I did kind of forget to take... I forgot to put my eye drops in before I came on stream, though, and I don't want to go down and get them again, so we're gonna see how that goes. If I do have to leave... Actually, I can just remember that I need to go and get them during the break. In a bit. So, yeah, because if I don't, I will be very sad. I will be a very sad Jazi. Okay, there we go. There's my stuff. There's my grudge. So much dilithium and so much reputation gear I've not gotten. Oh, right. I said that I did promise last time that I was going to work on a rainbow build of the Typhoon. I did promise that. So let me... Oh, how am I at the maximum number? Oh, that's why. Okay. Give me a moment. I didn't need to check this as well. Okay. It is time for my daily The Feast. So if anyone would want to join in for the ground TFO, hit me up. I don't know why. I don't want to do Swarm. I haven't wanted to do Swarm lately, so I'm not going to. We will be doing, what's it called? Bug Hunt, yes. Okay. I can almost guarantee I don't need all this shit. Yeah, I've literally never even used this, though I think... No, I did not need to use this. This was like the default ship, wasn't it? Yeah, because it's like the old style weapons. So, okay. We shall dry dock the Orca. And... I don't think I need those at all. And that I haven't used at all. Well, I might have used it at one point, but... You know... Another ship I'm never gonna use, but until I dry dock it next time, I'm just gonna stick these on it and get rid of the standard issue ones. So then at least it looks cool to look at. Anyway, alright, 2 active ship slots now. Hello, Typhoon. Alright, what do we name it? Actually, I feel like I have to name it after I make it pretty. So, I am going to... I shall do the, I I shall do the ground TFO first, and then come back and work on this build before hopping into some Iconian stuff. Which, speaking of, I don't think it's showing me the next episode in my... Right there. Okay. There we go. That's what I want as my primary mission. USS Magic. Well, it has to be like a pink theme, you know? That's why I said like I need to see what it's gonna look like once I add the pink. Okay. I think part of the reason the flaking hasn't stopped on my chin either is because I've been touching my face like a bad person as well. So I'm gonna try not to do that too, but I just sit like this a lot. Oh my god. Alright, but first things first. It's time for some Buckies!
Welcome to Pariah 3. I'm Lieutenant John Vanderveer, and I'll be your demolitions expert on this trip. The mission is...
Yeah, the Twitch app has always been a little bit cursed, but it's gotten more cursed since they added like that scrolling feature. Like, I get the idea they were going for, but I'm like, if people wanted TikTok Live, they would go on TikTok. We don't need to make, like, we don't need everything to be, like, a TikTok knockoff. I feel like so many apps have tried to capitalize off of, like, what TikTok provides, but, like, none of them have been able to do it the same. The only thing that pisses me off on TikTok is, like, I feel like so much of the content I get is, like, TikTok shop ads now. That's the only thing that annoys me about TikTok. And honestly, like, I never watch lives on TikTok, because, like, unless, like, I know somebody's going live, and, like, it's somebody I know I want to watch, you know? Like, I never go on TikTok Live, because, like, why would I? Like, I feel like also, like, the type of live streams I like to watch best, like, are not the kind of lives people are doing on TikTok. Like, I think the only TikTok lives I've really watched are by, like, Japanese idols. And again, that's just because that's where they're streaming. Like, if they're streaming on Instagram instead, like, I'll watch it on Instagram. Like, again, it has nothing to do with the platform, because I don't think it's a great platform for live streaming. Like, it annoys me to try to navigate for live streams. It's for my mindless scrolling, you know? Short-form content. Long-form content belongs on the YouTubes. Call me a dinosaur, but I've never used TikTok. Oh my god. I mean, look, I don't blame you, because TikTok is kind of a curse. But at the same time, like, I like short-form content to an extent. I don't like how it's taken over everything at all. Like, I wish that, like, because sometimes I don't feel like I can do short, snappy content. Like, my videos are always, like, 2+ minutes long, and, like, the only thing I feel like I'm posting on TikTok is, like, little dance trends, which, like, are fine. I like doing them. I have fun doing them, but, like, I don't know. And then, like, the other thing, too, is, like, the main advice I see from, like, social media people for TikTok is, like, oh, well, just don't worry about, like, perfectionism and stuff. And I'm like, that's the problem. I'm a huge perfectionist. And so, like, I sit there with, like, 100 drafts and never post them because, like, I don't like them enough. Whereas, like, I feel like on, like, YouTube, because, see, I started streaming to get rid of my perfectionism. It hasn't changed it. Because it's, like, I don't know. It's different when doing short form. I feel like the pressure is so much higher for audience retention with short form content versus, like, a live stream like this. Like, if people leave during my live stream, I don't care. If people leave, like, 30 seconds into my 2-minute video, then, like, I might care a little bit.
Fire in the hole!
Gotta remember to be constantly shouting, too. Yeah, like, again, it just, not, and not everything, like, benefits, oops, oh shit. And not everything benefits from, like, the same style of presentation, you know? Like, I get that there's, like, a formula to, like, hooks, etc., and, like, I can kind of do it because, like, I can talk fast, but the thing is, like, when it's a subject, like, I really care about, like, I want to slow down a little bit and kind of take my time with it, and not, again, not have the same pressure. Like, I loved doing our, like, hour-and-a-half long video about the Cardassian occupation and what's going on in Palestine right now. Like, I loved doing that video. Was it stressful to edit? Yes. Could it have been a lot shorter? Definitely yes. But I love doing that kind of thing. Like, I think next time I'm gonna aim for more like a 30-minute video. But still, like, that's a long video. 30 minutes is a long time. But I love doing stuff like that from time to time. And so, like, and I also like, I like including, like, all the stuff I do in my vlogs that makes them, like, 15 to 30-minute videos. And it's just, like, I don't know, like, I just, if I want to watch somebody's day, like, I want to see, like, more about their day, not like the super sanitized version for social media. Like, I feel like, okay, I feel like TikTok short form vlogs are like, okay, here, I went out to, like, a little, tea shop. Okay, there's my vlog, you know? It's like, oh, if we go to a convention, I feel like I want to see a longer form vlog. But that's, again, that's just my personal preference and the kind of content, like, I consume. So, like, I'm not shading anybody. It's just, like, I'm just, like, I don't know. I like to make content that I feel like I might actually, like, watch if I was not me. I don't like to watch my own content sometimes, but, like... But, like, the thing is, again, like, short-form content, like, has a place, and I think short-form content is sometimes, like, fun, or, like, you know, gets me, like, started on something like, oh, well, maybe I can think about this in the future type thing. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the way I consume videos is a little different than most people are consuming videos as well, because, like, I'm always overanalyzing everything. Like... I'm also very easily amused at times, so there's that too, but yeah, I miss Vine. Ah. I can feel like a piece of my hair caught right in my... Ah. That's uncomfortable, but oh well. I shall fix it after we kill the spawn mother. There's also the ones just for views that tries to be barely 10 minutes. Yeah, it's like, I wish there was like, I don't know, if you're gonna make a 10-minute video on TikTok, that thing better have like the most substance. Like, I don't know, I don't know if TikTok was the right platform to make 10-minute uploads allowed. Like, I don't know. But I was gonna mention too, with the AI reading a story, like, okay, at one point, it was like there was all those videos and they were like the Reddit stories, right? Which I'd honestly rather like, if I'm gonna listen to people read like stupid Reddit stories, because a lot of them are stupid. Like, so many of them. Oh damn, the Vanderveer just like died. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention. I don't even know where he is. Anyway, but, yeah, it used to be, like, all of those, like, AI voice reading videos were, like, at least, like, real Reddit stories, but there's started to be, like, people who are deliberately making, like, stories in the format of Reddit posts, but, like, intentionally making them, like, long and extra convoluted. And on top of it, they like, I saw one that tried to paywall the ending. I was like, what? I was like, I don't know, like, what, hold on, I'm gonna adjust this piece of hair here. I was like, I don't know what, I don't know, like, what possessed someone to think that, like, that was a good idea. Like, I was so, like, I was just, like, so appalled by the fact that I was like, oh, this is, like, a Reddit video, but, like, I checked the comments, because, like, the title was just too insane, and I'm checking the comments, and it turns out, like, there's the account, like, telling everybody in the comments, like, oh, you need to search such and such on this app for the ending, and I was like, what? Like, just, like, I don't know, at this point, I'm like, okay, the only way that I'm gonna consume, like, anybody reading a Reddit story, though, because, like, the AI voices are also so annoying to me, was, like, the only way I'm gonna consume, like, anybody reading a Reddit story to me is at least if there's, like, commentary. Like, if there's a real person doing a podcast and, like, providing, like, actual reactions. Like, honestly, like, I actually, like, will admit, like, one of my guilty pleasures is actually the Smosh Reddit videos. I think they're really, like, I think they're really fun because, like, the people on there, like, they switch out, like, who's, like, reacting every time. So it's, like, there's a little variety. And it's also, like, people seem to give, like, really honest reactions on there. And it's, like, there's some humanity in it. Aside from, like, just, like, I don't know, like, well, there's also, like, because there's a lot of people that use, like, Reddit reading and reacting as their only content. And those ones I don't always like as well, because sometimes I don't know if they're adding, like, anything to the story, you know? But I feel like the Smosh ones, they have enough discussion that I'm like, wow, this is actually, like, a pretty chill time. But I don't watch them, like, all the time, but, like, I will watch them, like, if I need, like, something in the background and I don't currently have, like, a show I'm watching. Because it's, like, I have, like, I alternate between whether what helps me focus is, like, a background video or a show or music. Because sometimes, like, the honest truth is that sometimes if I am doing stuff and I need background things, I can't listen to music because music hypes me up too much. Or it relaxes me too much and I'm like, oh, wait, but it's nap time now. It depends on, like, I have to be really careful with my playlist because I just... It's so stupid that my brain works like that, but it is how it is, and it's like, once I finally came to terms with the fact that, like, music was not always, like, oh, I think that's a random, there we go. Once I came to terms with the fact that, like, music was not always, like, the best thing for me to be, like, entertaining myself with at all hours of the day, even when I'm, like, doing other stuff, and especially when I'm doing other stuff at times, I was, like, slightly more productive in some ways. Cause, like, yeah, I don't know, I really like music, and, like, I also, like, I don't know, it's not, like, I don't know how to describe it without it sounding, like, really, really weird, but, like, I also have this thing where, like, I will be listening to a song, and suddenly there's, like, an entire music video acting itself out in my brain. Like, I'm talking about, like, I have been, like, chilling, listening to my background music while I'm doing something, like putting away laundry, for example. And this is why, like, I have switched to the Reddit videos for my laundry tasks. Though I also have shows, like, I was watching, like when I watched I think I mentioned it, that I watched all of House MD, recently, and recently being, like, I finished it a couple months ago. But at one point, like, I had shows like that, because there's shows where it's, like, I can listen and get most of the plot, but it's, like, not all shows are good for that. So, like, any show I've wanted to watch, I've been like, oh, I have to sit down and watch this. I can't play this in the background. So, therefore, Reddit videos, until I find a show that I can play in the background. I don't know. But, where was I going with this? Okay, so, like I was saying, like, putting away laundry, for example, and I'm, like, playing my music, and I was, like, there was a song that came on that I was suddenly, like, and I have a lot of playlists, a lot of my playlists that I have, like, are inspired by, like, different different like OCs, and like I have like 12 playlists just for different like pairing dynamics with Janelle Sky. And like honestly, the playlists I feel like kind of slap, and so like I will listen to those in my regular rotation. But I also have like I have music I listen to like while I'm writing because it helps me visualize better. But yeah, like this was one of those playlists I was like, oh, I'm just gonna turn on one of my random playlists that I feel like I vibe with. And that turns out it's like I'm thinking about the song and like an even deeper meaning for like the pairing it's for, and I'm sitting there as like, and suddenly before I know it, my hands are no longer folding laundry and no longer putting it away. I am sitting on my bed listening to this song, and sudden like with an entire music video playing before my eyes. I'm like, oh shit. Like yeah. So yeah, I don't know, it's like I'm just like a very like visualizing person, and so some things will trigger that, and it's like to my detriment, sometimes to my benefit, but often to my detriment, because like I'll be sitting there visualizing an entire like I've literally like written entire fics in my head and never wrote down a single piece, like a single word on the page. Like I don't know. especially if I'm trying to get anything done if I'm not on my ADHD meds. That makes it like 100 times worse, because like I basically have a problem where like if I'm not on my meds, like I am today, but like you guys online probably can't tell. Like it's not likely you'll be able to tell when I'm off my meds, like because I can also just like be on my meds and have like a bad energy day, like not have a lot of spoons, etc., and I'll still hop on here because this is generally a low spoons activity for the most part, but it's like I for the most part you probably won't be able to tell, but the one thing, oh wait, I didn't switch the ship. I needed to switch the ship before customizing it. Manage ships. There it is. That is it. Did I make sure to save this loadout so I don't get any surprises later when I switch back into it? Okay. Oops. Yay, I love having to get rid of things. Stupid. But anyway, this is why I'm saying I was like, you won't necessarily tell if I'm not on my meds. Sometimes I'll make jokes about it, so, like, sometimes I'll say it, but generally it's like, people online usually can't tell if I'm on or off my meds, because, like, it's not like it's a mood switch, but I definitely notice, because, like, I notice little tiny changes in how my brain works. Like, I don't think, like, my ADHD meds have, like, vastly improved my life in some ways, because it makes tasks like driving significantly easier to not like zone out during, but it's like, it's not like I'm not capable of zoning out on the meds, it's just like it's less frequent, and so like it takes away some of the anxiety of like, I don't know, feeling like I'm going to crash because like, or feeling like I can't listen to certain music because I'm going to crash if I don't. Like, it's like it's a very interesting thing. But like, again, like I don't think most people like realize until I like start talking about certain topics, and it's like I will like never ever stop. Like I don't stop anyway. That's why I stream, is I was like, oh look, it's free yapping hours for Jazi. Alrighty. Let's put some colors in here so we can see what we're gonna get. I think more of a purpley. I really like this like purpley pink for Sky's ships. I've got another hair that's coming out of my braid. Oh yeah, I'm considering if I want to do max pink or if I want to do like a little bit something different. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I probably should have rebraided this today, because I get can't French braid my own hair. I can't French braid or Dutch braid my own hair. I know how to do it. I can do it on other people, but I can't hold my arms up between hypermobility and whatever the hell else is wrong with my shoulders. Like, it causes so much strain, I can't do it. And I also feel like it's sometimes messy because I can't see it, but like, that could be resolved with a mirror, but I can't resolve the shoulder problem with my mirror. So, because of that though, is like, whenever I have to put my hair in braids, I've been wearing my hair in braids for like, the past like 2 straight weeks, because, okay, I think I want to do the saucer first. For like, almost 2 straight weeks now, just because like, okay, actually, wait, not 2 straight weeks. A week and a half, because this started around the same time as the eyelid stuff. So, like, Monday or Tuesday, I don't know, timelines are stupid for me, so... so, like, I've been wearing my hair in these braids, like, ooh, that's kind of cool. That might actually be... Oh, yeah, because I need to put a second color on it. Ooh, a little, ooh, sexy. But like I was saying, I feel like I feel like it's been longer than it has been, just because, like, I don't know, like, I've literally had my hair, like, my hair has not left the braids, like, for longer than, like, the time it takes to re-braid it, or to wash it, because I have washed it. But because around the same time I had the eyelid rash acting up, I pulled, like, an entire chunk of hair out of the side of my scalp, because I was stupid, and, again, dumbass decisions with Jazi. Like, there's a theme here. Like, because there was, like, a patch of, like, psoriasis scales on my scalp, and I, like, thought they were already detached, so I went to kind of, like, brush them out of my hair, and it turns out that was just, like, a patch of, like, dead skin, and I took out, like, a chunk, not a huge chunk, but, like, a chunk of hair that big with it. Like, that's, for me, like, that's a large, that feels like a large chunk of hair, even though, like, people are like, oh, I can't notice. I'm like, yeah, but I notice. I don't want to, like, style my hair while it's down, and I don't want to put it in a ponytail, because if I pull it up higher, you can see the bald spot. And I was like, and I don't want to, like, because sometimes, like, if I have, like, a weird breakage on my hairline, I can cover it up with, like, a little bit of eyeshadow, but I'm not gonna put anything on, like, my raw skin that's trying to heal and grow more hair again. Not gonna do it. So, yeah, I've had this, like, the whole time, but because I can't French braid or Dutch braid my own hair, like, these back pieces will come out all the time, and I should have rebraided it today, knowing that I was going to be out and about, and knowing I was going to stream, but, like, I didn't rebraid it today. I braided it, like, I rebraided it yesterday morning, and then I wore it all day, and then I put my bonnet on, and I went to sleep. And then I woke up, and I continued with the same braids. So, yeah, like, and it also, like, I think, like, I need different, like, I'm trying not to buy too much stuff just based off of, like, one scenario that's happened, basically. Like, this is, like, 1 week out of, like a week and a half out of, like, so many weeks that I live my life. And maybe I want to reverse these, actually. And, like, I'm like, I bought too many products already, basically, to, just to accommodate for this one very specific issue I was having, you know? So, like, sorry, the story time went on a little bit longer than I intended, but, like, whatever. I think we will do Vesta. I can't decide, though, if I want, like, this dusty rosy pink. Poor Nog. Alright, if you're bringing up what I think you're bringing up into here, I told you that wasn't about Nog. Ooh, actually, wait. Okay, actually, that is the base, and this is the accent. Hell yeah. Okay, now this is a Janelle Sky ship. There it is. Okay, there it is. That is the ship. And so now that I see it, I think what name? Okay, I can't remember what names I have not used yet. So let me go back to my ships because I think I've used some of my really good names. Because yeah, I used the Violetta on my carrier. Damn it, I used Amethyst on my Hesperian battlecruiser already. Because my brain said Amethyst. Okay, what do we think for this one? Like, we want pink or purple themed. Would Sky cook the ship? Stop! Oh my god. Aphrodite? I don't know, is that like stereotypical? What are words for purple? Okay, mulberry, plum? Hey, okay, wait, what's plum in other languages? I think it could be like a sugar plum. This could be the USS Sugar Plum. Oh my god. I mean, I think Aphrodite would suit more of a ship that's more of like a pastel sort of theme. I feel like this needs, I don't know, my brain, I don't know why it says Sugar Plum. That's a really cursed name, but like, I wonder if we'll ever get Starbase 80 in game. I hope we get Starbase 80 in game. Okay, in other languages, plum is not a, like... Plum is not a very fun word. Like, Swedish. Plommon. Dionysus. Oh no! Wait, that's even funnier. Then it's like, okay, because then if we use Dionysus, it's not as cursed and it sounds like a maybe normal ship name. Okay, we can do Dionysus. Oh, wait, is that how you spell it? Yes, Dionysus. The ship Sky drinks herself a conscious thought. No, that doesn't happen anymore. No, okay. The Janelle Sky of 2411 is enlightened, and very, enlightened and, has her shit together, in her lane, thriving. I forgot to mention, though, anyone who was interested in my Janelle Sky character, I am working on, like, updating her Tumblr. Her Tumblr is Violet Virtue 69. Easy to remember. Yeah, so I updated her Tumblr a little bit. I updated her Tumblr a little bit, so now the cover photo is from my shoot as Sky, in which I was, like, dead on the ground for some reason. It's really funny, so, like, please go appreciate it if you're interested in that kind of thing. Which reminds me, I did also promise I was gonna update my Twitch panels. Maybe I will make a, maybe I will work on making, like, a panel for, like, the Sky lore. Because I have one for Jelly Devil, and I haven't had Jelly Devil on this channel in, like, a long-ass time. So... Yeah, I need to find where I put the file for my Twitch panel edits and stuff. I don't fucking know. But yeah, so the other running joke is, and I can't wait until I can't wait until the person who plays our medic character, I can't wait until she gets her blue uniform so we can really, like, have this whole, like, aesthetic sink in of, like, Skye just being the thorn in every medical personnel's side. Like, it's meant to be. It's canon. And also it just makes the dynamic so much funnier because, like, okay, so currently on our, like, little ship dynamic, and this is for our tabletop game, but also from our, like, our little, like, Starship Frontier character business, which we like, even outside of Starship Frontier, we've been thinking of, like, making little, like, shorts or something. The problem is just, like, I'm our main film person, and I'm the main person who gets projects done, and I'm goddamn busy. So, because, like, okay, not to, like, I don't want to, like, announce anything officially until I have my shit together, because I don't have, like, I haven't even named the event yet, but I am doing a second event in December that I'm really excited about, and also, like, is for a really good cause, so I really hope, like, because I know I posted about Festival of Trees, and that's for a good cause, but this one's for a different cause that's a lot more local, and I'm, like, I'm so excited, but I can't say anything, because I'm, like, I haven't even named the event, but that is coming. I will have another event in December. And, yeah, so, that all bets are off of me making any sort of, like, short film for December, because, I have an event now. Anyway, it's gonna be pretty chill, all things considered, for something I'm doing, anyway. Maybe not chill by everyone's standards, but I know Nova's been over here, like, wandering back and forth between her chair and the ground. Skyrim. No, it's not a Sky event. It's one of my idol events. So I'm struggling with the title. I wish I could just say what it is and then just ask the public for opinions, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to expose that I, like, don't have my shit together on that level, that I can't name one damn event. I did ask a couple of people on the side who are part of the planning, and they have not gotten back to me either, because we're all useless at titles. No, Sky is not becoming an idol, no! Okay, to be fair though, I did apply for a Janelle Sky performance to an event, and it got rejected, so I did try. I will unfortunately not be doing a Twice cover at, like, anytime soon, because I am learning, so I'm learning 6 new dances, and 3 of the 8 songs I'm performing, are new to me, so, and then one of them has new lyrics that I haven't performed before, and I have to learn all of this by December 6th. So there won't be anything new for a while. I mean, it'll be new to you all, but they are all my, like, Festival of Trees is, like, strictly Christmas and holiday and winter music only, so I am, like, I had to learn, like, all these things. And, basically, like, I don't know, I was gonna, like, cut one of the songs and be like, oh, I'll just, like, cut this set a little bit short and yap some more, but then I was, like, hearing from, like, the test audience, which is just a group of, like, different random idols that I slide my set list to and be like, hey, what do you think? And they were all like, no, you cannot cut this song. And I was like, well, I can't cut any of these others. So it's like, okay, so so I have 8 songs. There's a lot of short things. Anyway, let me get started on the Iconian shit, because we're 51 minutes into this and have not. And it looks like a break is coming up though. So we're gonna have a break in 10 minutes. It looks like, and so because of the 10 minutes, that means I can go and grab my eye drops and. Wait, I did not check this build. I did this whole thing and I didn't check the build. Alright, one more task. Maybe this will take up the 10 minutes, and then we'll have a break, and then we'll start Iconians. So that's also the open invite to if anyone would like to join. Speak soon. Okay, so... Because, yeah, I don't want that on there. Also, I don't want to do this as a phaser build. I don't know why I've got... Oh, because it auto did that. Because... Yeah. Okay, now can I have more than one of these cannons? Yes, I can. So I'm going to. Jazi doesn't know New Jeans. I know New Jeans. I don't know if I want to get involved with that, all of that right now. Because, I mean, I only briefly know about the drama that went down. I'm just like, this seems like it is not fun right now, so I'm just not gonna touch that. Yeah, so... That's my take on it. Like, obviously, no hate to the girls or anything. I'm just like... Goddamn, why is K-pop always so much drama with these companies and shit? Oh, actually, I think I want to switch out this turret for that turret. 'Cause that's a turret, that's not a cannon. I think that's a turret too. I'll put a turret up there. Good K-pop. No! What? What even is this stream right now? What even is this? Oh, I guess we'll throw a torpedo on it, because why not? Okay, anyway, I do have a missing console, tactical console, but I don't really have anything I want to put there. What's that? Beam weapon. I guess I can use that. Why not? I'm not using it for anything else. Okay. Alright, this is an acceptable build. For now. It's not a great build, but it's acceptable. Niall will be doing Moana 2 theme. Oh, I did not see that. But then again, I'm very out of the loop on a lot of K-pop stuff. I did, however, go down the, I was very deep into the, Apatu videos. Like, the little edits. I was like, did I say that right? I did say that right. I don't know Korean. Obviously. So, yeah, I did get very deep into that side of K-pop TikTok, but that also I feel like that kind of crossed over into mainstream a little bit, but I'm also, like, never on mainstream TikTok, so, you know. So anyway, yeah, that was, like, the most K-pop stuff I got into, but, like, unironically, I like that song, so... Oh, I forgot Pope wanted to join. My bad. Here we go. Oops. Link Megan Thee Stallion twice collab in Discord. I did not see that either, so feel free if you think. I mean, you can always link whatever you want in the Discord. It doesn't mean I'll immediately get a chance to watch it, but I try to go through every so often and like catch up on things. Just like I said, I'm very busy all of the time, and like I don't know, like in some ways I'm like, I love that I'm busy. I love that I'm doing all these events. Like I love that I'm basically like doing like my dream work, but the problem is it's like it's just me. I am one person and I have a disability. I have multiple disabilities, so I'm like, I love this so much, but I'm also like, I am very busy, and sometimes the Discord falls by the wayside. I need to put out for mod applications again to like help keep the server active and like held together, but oh, hopefully I'm not getting the hiccups. Hopefully that was a one-time thing. Oh my god. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to head to... We're gonna head to the beta quadrant. But no, honestly, it makes me so happy to see my server be, like, active and used for things. Like, even if I'm not in there, like, keeping it lively, keeping things, like, happening. Yeah, and I've got a... on top of all this, too, I've got a tabletop game tonight. I'm not running it, at least. At least, like, with our GM rotation, I only have to run a tabletop session once a month. I only have to write a tabletop session once a month. Because I don't... Sometimes I will pull out, like, pre-made one-shots, but I don't prefer to. Like, if I'm doing a campaign, I'm writing the campaign, and right now I'm doing a campaign. So, why does everyone want me like this when I'm in the middle of things? Anyway, okay, so I'm going to give us our break really quick right now. I will go do my eye drops and not be a dumbass, and then I will return shortly. Oops. I am back. Sorry, I could not find my eye drops, and I was like, oh shit. I found them, though. I found them. I think Jazi will mind if I sneak an Omega particle into Sky's personal quarters. Why do you all hate me? Genuine question. Anyway. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna start this mission now, I guess. Wherever we're ending up. What even is this mission? I don't remember what this mission is. Something Iconians. Iconic Iconians is what I named the stream. I do think it's kind of funny. I think this is the one with lesbian Klingons. Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was Klingon something. I just don't remember which lesbian Klingons. Yeah, I'm like hiccuping intermittently. I'm so mad. Not Omega King. Please tell me that's not a thing. Actually, you know what? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Ready for transport.
Ooh, look at that ship of mine. It's so beautiful. You know, maybe I will start on the temporal set.
Kapla, and welcome your reputation for
To be fair, I did recently, like, and I honestly, okay, I've considered doing Jazzy After Dark streams at some point. Even though sometimes my streams turn into Jazzy After Dark anyway, even though it's never After Dark, like, Jazzy actually After Dark is, like, a whole different experience. But the problem is, it's like, there's some stuff where it's like, I am pretty sure if I set it on Twitch, I would not have an account anymore. That would be really funny to bring up, but, like, I'm just not going to. So this is one of those things where I wonder if I should save it for a Jazzy After Dark stream, but I was recently, thinking about, like, oh my god, I really hope that, like, certain friends are not watching this right now, because this will, like, this is, like, calling me out, and this is exposing myself in, like, the worst way. I realized that, like, given Sky's particular preferences... Okay, yeah, this is the lesbian Klingons. Okay, so, basically... As I was considering, like, Sky's personal preferences that we've already established...
Why? Don't worry, Travana. It's fine. Yes, but the chances
I'm also trying to remember what mission this is.
It should not be a problem. Well,
should not be a problem.
They are very unstable. If a chain reaction... Right. If we were to stabilize the particles into one or more Omega molecules, the chance of a detonation would be greatly reduced.
Ooh, I love Omega stabilization.
Stabilize the molecules puts the team in danger. You insult my honor.
Damn.
So be it. Talk.
Wow. Okay. That was a nice little meeting, I suppose. Anyway, like I was saying, from what I have said about Sky's, like, personal preferences, right? I realized that there was, like, a pattern, and part of this pattern I was realizing, I was like, okay, so basically we know she's into Deltans, because she's basically over here like, okay, I am, like, the only species that can go toe-to-toe with the fucking Deltans. Like, of course I'm going to get with all of them, you know, why not? But the thing the thing about that, though, is, like, I think, deep down inside, I think that there are consequences to her being with Deltans. They're just not as severe as, like, with humans. Like, mentally wise, I think they can kind of match up a little bit, but, oh my god. Badgie's so unsettling. Anyway, I think they can match up, like, for the most part, but I think, like, part of them, I think, like, again, there's just little things that happen deep down that, like, she knows this is, like, possibly causing her a problem later, but she doesn't care. But I realized, I was like, okay, but, like, okay, so if she's really, really into Deltans, I'm like, okay, what is it is it the aesthetic of the Deltans, or is it, like, the telepathy of the Deltans? And I realized, I was like, okay, I don't think Sky experiences, like, attraction like a normal person. I think the problem here that I was like, okay, like, does Sky have a type? No, she actually doesn't have a type physically. That's why I was like, wait, this is why, like, she works with so many different people. And I don't know why, like, I was like, I wrote this character. I was like, why am I just now realizing this? Like, no, she is only into people for like a handful of reasons. I mean, the number one is if they can, like, get her something she really wants. Like, if there's something in it for her, she's down. Like, always down, basically. And so, like, also, oh wait, shit, that's really close to them. This is scary. Oh shit, my tray. No! Hold on, that's not there. That's important. That's not there. It's throwing me off because I'm like... I forget that I'm on an engineer. That's also an ability. Oops, I did not mean to put those on the wrong row. I was organizing these in a specific way. Okay, triangulation process, he says. Oh, from that shit that I'm holding, that I'm moving closer toward. Position
confirmed. Beginning scans.
That's also already there.
Preventing us from getting a good reading. Move to 16 kilometers.
16 kilometers now. Okay. Anyway, I will continue my Sky train of thought when I'm not having to build my tray. Goodbye, Seda. I hope that you had a super fun time in this, whatever this stream is. Okay, I feel like that... Oh, no, I missed one. I did miss one. I knew I missed something. Okay, so I feel like if I miss anything now, it'll be right, and I have plenty of space in the tray for it. Okay, we'll be all good. Okay, so as I was saying about Sky's, like, personal preferences, is, like, I don't know what this... Sometimes I'll just be all like, okay, I actually realize I've been writing something into a character this whole time and not, like, acknowledging it. Because I used to do this all the time before I, like, understood anything about myself. I would basically, like... Basically, I would just, like, I would write characters that were like myself, and then I would be like, oh shit, I wrote this like myself. And turns out that's actually, like, well, for example, like, there's a lot of my OCs I had, like, in my teenage years that are, like, very, very, like, autistic coded. And I was like, Oh, right. I based that on myself. Like, without, you know, I based that on myself without realizing that that was, what just happened? No! Did you disconnect, or, That was weird. That was strange. What's going on? I thought maybe it was my connection. But anyway, my point was, that, basically it's like, sometimes I still to this day feel like I learn new things about myself, but now it's like, now it's not so much like, because now I can actually, like, write things based off of, like, experiences without them being, like, a copy of me. Especially because it's like, I got, like, a few things from Janelle Sky for myself, but the majority of them, no. Like, if I was like that all of the time, I would be, like, so concerned for me. And I don't think I would have any friends. We are ready for him. It's Kalis! Okay, I do remember this mission.
You and your team have done. I am more than a figure.
Kalis!
I cannot lead an empire of warriors without. There is always a need for the sword of Kalis.
Kalis! Yippee! Oh, that was an ugly sound. Yeah, don't try to scream yippee. Winter has not been kind to my voice or my anything, so...
We're right behind you.
Which way? Oh, right. We're using the tricorder. Anyway. But like I was saying... Oh, I can't use the multi-fire yet. Okay. But like I was saying... So, like I said, obviously, like, Sky is kind of, like, a creation of, like, so many horrible factors. But, like I said, though, it's like, sometimes I'll be writing these things and not really, like, acknowledge what I've actually written. And I love when I discover a deeper meaning to my own fucking writing. Which is, like, so stupid. But my point is that, like, Janelle Sky is, like, not... Again, not attracted to people in any normal sense at all. Like, there's not a single thing here where I think she looks somebody up and down and is like, oh, they're hot, I like them. I think it's always, like, it's like a calculation. Like, it's 500 different factors. And I was like, actually, I need to lean into this. I need to lean into this more, because I kind of did this, I did this when I was writing the McCoy fic, which I still have not put out because, like, I don't know, I'm too embarrassed by it now. But one day I'll do it, I promise, someday. But not now, not soon. Basically, like, there it is. Basically, like, I did this a little bit in the McCoy fic, and I was like, ooh, my favorite minigame. But I realized I was like, actually, realistically, I think that, this would be, like, how she handles, like, all relationships. Because I was like, oh, well, she's doing it with McCoy because of this and that, because she's trying to figure out, like, why, like, because she doesn't even know why she's attracted to this doctor dude. She hates doctors. Like, why is this one fun? But I think I need to lean a little bit more into the fact that I genuinely think, like, she like, does, like, a risk assessment for every single person she sees ever. Like, okay, this person could be really fun to fuck around with, but, like, at what cost? What is the danger? What is the risk level? But I think part of this is like, okay, we are going this way. I had to keep making sure it wasn't sending me back the other way, because I don't know where I'm going in this Iconian place. Oh shit. Thank you for the cover shield, whoever put this here. Oh wait, that's not... Well, where are we going? But anyway, my point was, and this was the part that I was getting to that was like exposing myself here, was that I honestly think that like something that would be extremely intriguing to Janelle Sky, because not because I think like, okay, because we've established that like to a certain degree, certain kinds of like synthetic life can be like red telepathy. Like the positronic brain puts out like similar thing depending on the android, because like Data, who was like first of his kind, did not. Data did not put out emotions, but you know, with the except with like the emotion chip, and we never really know 100% with Data because he's never really been around a full telepath, like, because Deanna Troi is half Betazoid, things are a little bit different, but I think that, like, I genuinely think, okay, maybe not Ferengi so much, but I think, like, species that are either not readable or more resistant to telepathy, would be, like, super fascinating to Janelle Sky. Because the thing is, she'd see it as a personal challenge. Taket is here! But like, I genuinely think that like, she would see it as a personal challenge to be like, okay, so you say you can't be red, right? So like, that's my thing is I was like, okay, so like androids? Probably her favorite thing on like in the galaxy. And that's the thing that I'm coming to terms with here is I was like, okay, but like, if she's into Deltans and androids, then maybe there is a little bit of an aesthetic thing going on here. A little bit of an aesthetic type. Oh my god, it's so cursed. It's so cursed. But then I realized I was like, I don't know, I was like, I might find this intriguing as a concept, like, to explore with the character, so now I'm like, okay, now I have to make her some, like, android friends to play with, you know what I'm saying?
Zoom in on that.
Because I'm not gonna write a Data fic, because, like, actually, no, oh my god. Janelle Sky X lore? Oh my god, they'd kill each other! They would kill each other!
An Iconian. My blood.
No one would come out of that one alive. Okay. It will be glorious!
My Emperor, you are the strongest of Klingons.
Kalis!
You all know what we face. This is not my day to die. It is my...
Alright. Alright, we're not arguing with him. I know how this goes. We don't argue with him.
Anyone can kill an Iconian. This is Kalis.
I love this part. We're having a battle song. Oh shit. Oh, I love this part.
Cat, I have come for you. Face me, creature. I challenge you to honorable combat. Come forth. I am Kalis, the unforgettable.
God, it's like, it shouldn't be funny, but
Defender of Kamchi and
so
Emperor
good.
of the Klingons. In In my hand is the sword of Caelus.
Oh, Taket's very sexy. I think I might have had this one before. Oh well.
Will you not
Of course, there's always new viewers who haven't appreciated it yet. No, Iconians in general, but like especially Taket, like, I'm sorry, the texture of them is just so beautiful. And like, I want to reach out and touch it and just, I don't know. I wonder if Iconians are like squishy. Like, is it like skin or is it like hard? That is the question. That is the real question. The thing that gets me about this is he goes up there with this Iconian, like, against this Iconian with a sword. Like, we all have to use our guns or we get, like, get our shit wrecked in, like, 2 seconds if you get close to him. But he's just down there slicing and dicing. God. Is that a challenge? Not necessarily, but like, but just because of how the Iconians fight, like, it's like, I don't know, so many things here just don't add up, but that's okay, because we love Caelus. Oh shit. Like, I need my human shields. Oh, I forgot we could bring my ghosty to this. My ghosty could join the fun.
The cat's too strong. Nothing Caelus can do is hurting it. We have to weaken the Iconian.
Oh, there's the anaphasic entity!
Omega molecules gather in water. That's why a small amount of Omega can generate such a vast amount of power. Quick, find a console and activate the reactor. If we hit the Iconian with Omega, we might be able to injure it.
With Omega? Did I tell y'all about my Section 31 lore yet? Like, my headcanon lore? That I made for my campaign? But also just, like, I think it makes sense. Oh, that's the next map. I was like, where are we going?
The honorable warrior will always prevail.
Demon.
You are no god, Taket, and your tyranny ends now.
Slice. There's yeah.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is funny. Like I said, like, do you think they have skin or are they like solid something? Damn. And now he has the sword, and now they have the sword of Caelus.
Near to Hague, emergency transport now.
And then we have to find that later. in the Quark mission. What's going on? Oh. Seriously? I did the wrong thing. Translucent. Well, yeah, but like, okay, but what I mean is it like skin or is it like literal glass? Like, are they more like when you touch an Iconian, is it like fleshy and it's like translucent skin with like the stuff all like inside? Or like is it like a solid glass pane with like lava inside? Not lava's not a very good example, but like, I don't know, they look like lava lamps. Low-key. Now we get to watch it again. Those long toes, though. So am I gonna get to test out my build in combat or nah?
We've lost Kalis, and we were unable to... True. The data recovered by your team in Belair will...
You're right. We can't risk this intel not making it back to the homeworld. I've pinpointed an excellent...
Alright, transmission spot. And I do get to test my build. Wow, it's so fast. Isn't this exciting? Oh, I think this is extra smooth because I think I had a bunch of like turn rate consoles on my other carrier build and it transferred those over. So, speaking of, did it also... Oh yeah, it also put the subspace tunneling ability on here, I guess. So... Yeah, and there's my dragon's blood. I was like... I had another universal hanging out somewhere. I could put the dragon's blood on it. I don't really use the subspace tunneling as much as the dragon. I don't know. Let me actually just... I'm curious how this will go. Is that the right one? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. These ones I think more electrical, like from the movie Titan AE. I'm not familiar with that movie, but the electrical thing would make sense, but it's like... I don't know, I'm thinking more of like the, I don't know, I'm thinking more about like the outside. My build is just bad. No, that was why I was in a carrier for so long, so I could have all the, stuff in my hangar, but now that I can actually move to save my life, maybe I'll do more damage anyway, cause yeah, but I also put some turrets on here. These are just like generic temporal rep weapons. I'll definitely have to get some better ones if I go forward with the fully rainbow build. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
More gateways. Something big is coming through.
Ah! Alright, Neptune's Snare. What is this? Oh, now that's fascinating. I did not look into this console at all. Like, what the fuck is this? I wouldn't know. Alright, but it's just like... I guess that's like our own, like, little Tholian web sort of thing. I think I got the most pets you can get. I don't know what the maximum is for pets on a build. Because I do mostly like the default pets when I have a carrier.
But celebrate his life.
Usually like it's enough.
But he found honor in this life.
Up close and personal.
But before he fell, he showed us the Iconians are mortal. His sacrifice will lead our way to victory.
Actually, that might be useful.
The war continues, and we have a lead on the Krynim. Voyager went to Krynim's. The war continues, and
Was that the next mission, or was that... Oh, it is. The Krynim are here in the Iconian arc? I have not played this arc in a while, it seems. Around 30 to 40? Damn! I would be unstoppable with that. For better or for worse. Reminds me. Oh, I do have... Okay. Finally have enough reputation I can actually, like... do this. And that could be fun. Well, I know who Noi is. I just, like, forgot he came in this early. I don't know. Sometimes like these middle arcs are kind of all a blur to me. Slippery target. That's very Sky. And this is why, I guess this is why I had no, this is why I had, like, no Trey abilities. 'Cause, I didn't have them selected properly. Okay. So let me add them before I forget next time I log in. 'Cause we know I will. Quantum singularity. Oh wait, they're right there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I added... No, I added 4, and there are 4. Okay, there we go. There we go. Well, now I have 2, I guess. Where did I get this? Is this a console too? Oh yeah, that is a console. I don't need that. I don't have pets on this build. We'll, boost my whole regeneration there, I guess. That works. Okay. Wow, I'm so good at making builds. I totally don't, not know what's going on. Alright, anyway, so far I do think the Typhoon is a good, is a good enough, like, ship for me to enjoy for now. No, that's literally, it spent, like, the first, like, okay, granted, I was also yapping, but we spent, like, the first, like, 45 minutes of this stream, I swear, well, Bug Hunt doesn't take very long. We did the daily, and then I was switching my ship, so I would say probably 30 minutes of that was just switching out the ship, and it was not like I was, like, intricately, like, building it or anything. I was literally just, like, switching out the ship, I put the paint on it, and then I was, like, dragging my new stuff over, but now it's like, yeah, as long as you remember to fix the tray, get your tray going there, and, like, yeah, make sure you actually have what you want on your, on your consoles. Cause like, not every ship is gonna need the same consoles. Like, I have this extra turn rate console because I need, like, 3 of them on my carrier. I don't need 3 of them on this build. The Typhoon flies fine. So, yeah, it's an experience. I also hate how it gives, like, the standard issue stuff and then I have to, like, get rid of it all because it's, like, basically useless. Well, I guess we'll debrief a prisoner. I'm trying to get better at remembering to do my duty officer stuff again, because if I'm gonna be using this, this character for so many things, I might as well. Drozana Station. Oh, but I don't think I have time for this mission, sadly. I think I'm gonna have to go soon. Let me check what somebody saw on Discord, because I might have to... Okay. I make each ship with their own loadout. Yeah, no, well, okay, so what happened was, like, when I went to hit Ready Starship, and I probably did this wrong, I probably should have, like, put things on it first, and then, tried to... I realized I can transport this. And then tried to Ready Starship, but sometimes what happens is I will, sometimes what will happen, though, is I will, like, go and I'll make a loadout and I'll save the loadout and it will still, when I hit Ready Starship, it will still put stuff on there I didn't want it to from my previous build. which is not very helpful when I'm trying to make a build that's completely different. Because it's like, you know, I'm trying to like make all the same damage type, so I'm not like, so like I can use my, like not use my phaser console for an anti-proton build, you know? Like, you know, I'm gonna try to start this one and we'll see, because I do have like 20 minutes. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, it's like, even if you save it, I think it like causes issues, because like look, I don't know what it is, like glitches and bugs that like don't exist all the time will suddenly just happen. Like, every time I think the skill loadout, like, or not skill, the trait loadout is finally, like, fixed. Sure enough, I go in there and something's missing. I mean, my thing is, like, look, I don't really... In the overall scheme of things, the trait thing is pretty minor. So, speaking of that, I did have a lot of skill points I needed to work on. Alright, does anyone want to join, or are we gonna just try to solo this one? Down into the depths of Drozana Station. Hopefully we can, like, speedrun, because I think I have, like, 30 minutes to finish this. So yeah, it looks like I gotta leave a little early today, because I gotta go pick somebody up for a tabletop game. Yay! Alright, solo it is. Oh, in case anybody wants a really fun and cursed song to listen to that absolutely no one asked for, when Taria said software, I was like, oh, reminds me. I stumbled upon this, like, extreme deep cut from the Idolmaster franchise. It's in Japanese, but, like, it's got a lot of, like, it's got a lot of English words in it, but they're pronounced differently. Some of them are pronounced like not like what they sound like in English, so it's kind of a little hard to tell that like it's in mostly English, but like, oh my god, this song, it's called Virgin Load, but it's like, it's about like, it's got like all these computer references, and it is like, it's such a deep cut. Like, I had never heard this song. I did not know this song existed, but I was like, I don't remember how I, like, stumbled upon this in the first place. I was looking at, like, lyrics for another Idolmaster song.
Yes, but Quen left me explicit instructions about this. He's maybe, let's see, it was something. Krenim, I think?
This is a very pretty Orion.
But well, I'm sorry, but I need this job. You can?
Okay.
What am I saying?
Let us through. But anyway, it's a wild song. You check it out. I don't know, hopefully it's on YouTube somewhere. I didn't look. I had to go and get it again from like a deep cut on Tumblr to listen to it.
Made a very competitive offer for the device.
You said there weren't any other buyers, Quinn. Now what do I see? Starfleet stooges here to cause trouble.
All glow. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna send my ghosty in. Oh, he's not even gonna possess that guy? Okay. Alright. Oh, there's more! Where did they even come from? Oh, there my ghosty possessed one of them. There he is!
I am not. Son of
Yes! I do remember this mission solely for Nog.
You deal with me. You have a choice. Either deal with me, or I ask my father to have a
Stop! It was one meme!
Well, I'm
And that was not what it was talking about.
That's what I thought. Now, kiss the step.
Mwah.
Not you.
Anyway, for context, those who aren't in my Discord server, I sent a meme to the chat,
here's my best.
that was called Pegnog, and it's Pepsi and eggnog.
You get your Delta card.
That's the context.
Fine. How about I answer your questions and maybe the definition.
Alright, you annoying ass.
That's what. I picked it up from
Whatever.
Alexian was as a show of good faith to the son of the Negan. Do I look like a member of the Vulcan Science Academy?
Alright, we get it. You don't know what the fuck it is. Is it meant to be the sequel to Pilk? Probably.
Staff of office and these good looks.
Probably, honestly.
I'm here as a Starfleet officer, and I don't normally interested.
But to be fair, I did make the root beer eggnog last year. Actually, I have been thinking about my lactose-free eggnog a lot.
Left without taking down his security, but
Um,
overload the EPS conduits in the corner there.
and I might make it again this year, but I'm definitely not making Nog's Nog with it.
Now that the power flow is disrupted, we can override the controls are yes.
And actually, it wasn't, like, the Nog's Nog was, like, not that bad, in all honesty, but it was very weird. But at least, like, the thicker texture of eggnog makes it so it's, like, it's kind of more like a root beer float. Like, putting it in straight milk is just, like, wrong on so many levels.
The waveforms aren't like anything I've seen before. I think I'm getting something. This is definitely Krenim in origin. And Quinn was right on.
We love temporal investigations, though.
I'll take the device back to my ship, the Chimera, and have a look while we're on the way to the Kiana system. From what I understand, Voyager sent an away team to the Kiana.
We sure do love temporal investigations around here. See, I feel like Janelle Sky as a temporal specialist would, like, not, I feel like Janelle Sky as a temporal specialist would, like, not be friends with temporal investigations for the sole purpose of, like, I feel like when there's, like, timey stuff in Starfleet, there's, like, the temporal investigations people that are the more, like, bureaucracy type of thing, like, where they're like, oh yeah, don't mess with the timeline, and then there's probably, like, the research division that's probably, like, more, like, the eccentric, less boring people. That's what Janelle Sky's in.
I've explored many places as a Starfleet officer, but this is my first time seeing the Delta One. According to Quinn, the Krenim artifact came from this system. I hope we haven't come all this way just to chase Scope.
Sky tries to rig a temporal warp cord to teleport. No.
Although I'm not sure how to activate it yet.
Oh my god, can you imagine the Doctor Who Star Trek Janelle Sky crossover? That would be, like, so cursed on so many levels.
They're still patrolling this area. If I had to place a bet.
If I wanted, like, one character from the Star Trek universe to meet the Doctor from Doctor Who, though, it would be Wesley Crusher. So this guy takes the TARDIS for a spin. No, I am convinced she'd be like, actually wait, no, I actually did start writing this fic. And then I abandoned it because I was like, this is too cringe even for me. Because, like, it's not that, like, okay, it wasn't, like, horrific, like, it could have been a lot worse, but the reason why it was, like, cringe is because I was like, these two just, like, are at each other's throats all of the time, and there's no way around it. Like, it was funny, but I was like, I don't always like to write that 24/7, you know? The one that I started was the 10th Doctor, but I really, like, I think she would work better with the 13th Doctor, in all honesty, but I think that there would be, like, I don't think that Janelle Sky could, like, interact very well with, like, the 13th Doctor's crew. Like, maybe she'd be okay with Yaz, but I think, like, I sincerely think that she would, like, want to slap Graham for no other reason than just, like, no other reason other than, like, the fact that, like, she would just not like him for no other reason than just, like, that he's like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with Graham, but Janelle Sky would not like him. And, like, she would find any reason to try to get rid of him. Not, like, permanently, but, like, they'd be out and about, and he'd get, like, ditched, and they're in the TARDIS, and the Doctor's like, where's Graham? And Sky's like, I don't fucking know. Like, no, she'd be a menace. But I think, like, if it was just, like, the 13th Doctor, and again, like, maybe Yaz, but, like, maybe not, because that could turn into a very awkward situation on so many levels. Because but the reason why, like, she's insufferable with the 10th Doctor, and maybe, like, I will go back and write it, because, like, it would be funny. I actually said it, in the Star Trek Online era, so, like, it's after Sky has a ship, and it's, like, set during the, Romulan arc, like, the new Romulus arc. So it's kind of fun that way, like, I remember, I almost forgot that I wrote this fic, actually, but, I almost uh-oh. I was in the cluster! Whatever. Anyway, I had almost forgotten about it until, like, I was talking about it, but, literally, I don't remember. Okay, wait, I had another ability here. What happened to it? I swear I had something right there. Maybe I didn't. This guy then takes a raptor with her after joyriding the TARDIS. No, okay. So here's what I do remember happened is, like, the TARDIS shows up and, like, because Sky's really trying to get on a better path, right? Like, as a captain, she's like, no, I can't fuck around anymore. Like, I gotta be there for my crew, because she does have, like, a shred of responsibility, right? But, like, then the Doctor shows up and she's like, oh no, this is, like, really easy for me to fall back into my old cursed ways. And so she's like, no, we're not gonna tell anybody about this. Like, it's gonna be 100% a secret and no one can know who you are, and, like, forces him to go undercover as a Starfleet crewman. And she tells him, no, you don't get to be anything cool, you get to be a crewman. Like, screw you, basically. But where is this other ship? Oh, it's in the asteroid? I can't even fire on it. Oh. Oh no, no! No! I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Just give me a second, I guess. I don't think I can get to this, this cruiser. I don't think I can fire on it. No, it's not doing any damage. It can shoot at me, but I can't shoot at it. Ah, okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter that there is an ad break going on because I'm gonna have to reset this mission. God damn it. Ah! Oh, I don't think it's gonna matter if the patrol's there or there. It's not gonna work. No! So just keep following you if you try to run. But wait, is the one still stuck in the asteroid over there? Or like... I'm confused. That's it. Right into my cone. Well. Hey, it's not my fault that the fucking asteroid is, like, not solid. Alright, welcome back. You did not miss much, because I had to go chasing after that, that patrol that... Well, because it was inside the asteroid, so I couldn't shoot at it. But turns out if you move and try to run on that mission, it will follow you, so... Crisis averted, I guess. But yeah, I was trying to snooze the ad, and I hit the run the ad button, so that's what happened. Again. Jazzy dumbass day. But that wasn't a decision, that was like an accident. Damn, there's always like really funny titles for streams, like in the stream when it's too late to change the title. This is unfortunate. I put the web too far away from that cruiser. Well, if I just could get it in front of me. That's the secret to beating the Iconians. What kind of character do I have? On, like, just build-wise? I haven't. I'm playing my engineer right now. Let's go.
This doesn't make sense. There's nothing here that would cause the readings I was seeing from orbit, but there are traces of exactly. But we
Alright, this little planet.
These tall spires are charged with temporal energy.
Female Ferengi engineer. Oh, that's what I was getting to. I'm trying to do too many things because I'm trying not to take too long on this mission because I kind of have things to do and need to go soon. Actually, oh my god, it's 5:10. I might have to finish this mission next time because I don't think that I remember that this mission takes me a little bit longer because of all the extra lore. So, okay, probably gonna sign off for the day really quick. But anyway, let me tell you about my character a little bit before I go. Because, yeah, unfortunately tonight is, well, not unfortunately, good for me, sad for you that I have to log off. Also kind of sad for me, but, tonight is, my tabletop game night. Like, once a month we have one on Fridays. Other times they're on Thursdays, so they don't interfere with my stream day. But, you know, once a month, and it is once a month, so, I am playing an alien character, so I have this species I work on, I've been, like, making a lot of lore for, called the Nixoloids, and they're pretty basic. She just has, like, purple hair and, some, like, forehead things. Usually, like, when I when I cosplay this character, they're up on the forehead. Star Trek Online doesn't have the exact ridges that I envision in my mind, but this is a pretty, like, good approximation. And so I have my alien, and I have her with, like, some traits that I think, like, line up with what I've created for the Nixoloids, but also just for this character. So they are telepathic, telekinetic. They have, like, a really, like, basically huge psionic potential, but not every member of the species can unlock it. So this means, like, Janelle Sky, like, this character, kind of has, like, an ego on her because she thinks, like, she's better than everyone. I have, like, a lot of lore for this character. That's actually what we're currently doing. We're playing through the entire story. Again, I hop on here, like, once a week. We're playing through the entire storyline, and I share a little bit about my lore sometimes, for this character. Because it's really not based off of any, like, in-game lore. It's based off of, like, I play this character in my Star Trek RPG as well. And originally she was from, like, an original storyline that was not Star Trek based. But that kind of just died, so, yay, she's in Star Trek things now! And I like writing a lot, so I like to, explore her and her crew. They have such a fun time together, so that's who I have today. And this is who I play every week, so if you drop in another time, I might have more lore to share. Also, their home planet is in the Delta Quadrant, but they're so far on, like, the outskirts, they're, like, way at, like, the edge of the galaxy, so they're, like, far enough that, like, even the Borg haven't really been much of a problem for them, because they're just so far this other direction. But, yeah. Fun times. I like them a lot. I enjoy sharing about them, and I've been saying for so long I'm gonna make, like, little lore videos and stuff, but then I just never get around to it. So someday that will happen. Like I said, when I'm not so, like, busy making all this shit. Yeah. Thank you for the, obligatory Borgy speech. Yeah, I've mentioned this on stream before. I have, like, a couple people I know that are, like, I know one person in particular that I know in real life loves the Borg to the point where, like, he like, would 100% want to be assimilated by the Borg. I'm like, why? And I was like, I guess it's because, like, you don't have to worry about anything else because you're just Borg. And I'm like, but, like, why? What about being an individual? But, like, I guess some people don't care about that. Like, I could never, but, like, I don't know, more power to you. It's kind of funny to me. One of these days I will bring this individual onto, like, my YouTube series, and we'll talk about the Borg. I don't know, I want to do more Star Trek videos on YouTube too, but that's another thing that I've been too busy for, because, I mean, they're a lot to put together. The editing takes a long-ass time. And again, the last one ended up being, like, an hour and a half long, so, anyway, okay, is anyone online today? I've gone a little bit over my time, and I gotta, well, my time is in because I have other things to do tonight, so, Okay, I don't see anybody on... Does anyone know, I'm online. You're online streaming? I don't see you. Well, I'm in the Star Trek Online category. I don't see anybody I know in the Star Trek Online category. Does anyone know anyone who is streaming who we might want to... Oh, in-game. Yeah, sorry, I'm logging off. I'm trying to raid somebody. Like I said, otherwise I'd finish this mission. But yeah, Yeah, this category's just been so, like, slow lately. I don't know. And again, I don't know anybody, so I don't know the vibe. Oh, and I guess they're having a... Oh, well, let's... We'll head over to somebody. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Hopefully I will see some of you next week for the next installment of my, adventures. And, if you'd like to check me out on other platforms and stay up to date with all of my, upcoming shows and the like, since, like I said, I will be announcing soon, but I will have 2 in December. So I mostly talk about that on my Instagram, or if you're still a Facebook user, then like on that as well. But those links are all in my panels, and I'm working on updating my panels. I know everyone's gonna be like, you said that last week. Yes, I did say that last week. I'm working on it still. So, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we'll have fun on the raid. Hope to see some of you next time. Bye!